Hoorah, rah, rah. Unity, unity, unity. What up? I know I need a retwist or whatever you want to call that. So I got this hoodie on. Anyway, been a while. But here's what we're going to talk about today. Ain't no delay. While we demons slay like angels from all types of angles. Hitting it from all types of triangles. With a trifecta, ain't nothing better. Anyway, let's talk about honor. And what honor is to me. And what honor is. Y'all can talk about what honor is to y'all in the comedy section. But from my perception, I believe like growing up and learning the things I've learned so far, I can honestly admit that from my perception, it's like honor in some sense. It's basically like when you have a real friendship or you have a real connection with someone, I believe honor is one of those key aspects. Like this is honor. This is you and that person. This is that person, and this is like honor, integrity, respect, acknowledgement, all those things. But I believe honor is one of those things that keep that bridge, that way, that connection between you and someone else alive and powerful. Because at the end of the day, it's like as a person who was also dishonorable, y'all better watch out for these dishonorable people, man. Dishonorable, damn, dishonorable people. Dang, these dishonorable, these dishonorable people, right? These dishonorable people, they don't take words seriously. They don't. They in their mind, their words are just, not even vibrations, just sounds, and from their mouth, from their mind, or whatever, that don't even matter. That they don't care. That they shouldn't even care about. But it's much deeper than that. Your bond, your word is bond. If I say, hey, I'm going to get you back, I'm going to pay you back that $20, that $15, I got to be a man of honor. I got to be a man of my word and give you that $20 in order to keep our honor, to represent honor, to represent our association or familyhood or friendship or brotherhood. You know what I mean? But if a person is really selfish enough and willing to throw a certain relationship or bond or honor amongst each other or amongst themselves away because they're willing to do that over some girl or over some desire they have for themselves when they know that they owe that person that amount of money or they owe that person that favor or that thing or even knowledge or wisdom or information of life and they choose not to give it to them and choose their own selfish desires over someone else's needs or even wants, that's dishonorable in my opinion. I'm going to say that now. I think that's pretty dishonorable. And at the end of the day, it's like, here I am giving this to you, giving that to you, giving that to you, giving this to you. And you have the audacity to go behind my back. Now I'm finding out, like that person, like some people may relate to it. Some people end up being cool with somebody and then they end up taking their girl. And like, if you know a person, taking someone else's girl isn't even cool, especially when you know that person. You know what I mean? But the point I'm trying to make is that like that's immoral, that's unrighteous, that's dishonorable. You're willing to throw your relationship, your bond away with another man, another masculine, or another woman, another feminine, because of some sex. 5-10 minute sex. To spend time with them when you know damn well that they shouldn't be with you. They got a whole boyfriend that you claim to be friends with. They got a whole girlfriend that you claim to be friends with. I'm not pointing directly, like talking directly to any of y'all. Or am I? But y'all better not be on that dishonorable stuff, though. Like, on a real note, y'all better not be on that dishonorable stuff. I'm not talking like, I know that there are people who really are honorable and respectable, but at the end of the day, it's like one other aspect of dishonor, in my opinion, is to go against yourself. It's not easy to have self-control. It's not easy to have self-respect. Well, I think it is easy to have self-respect, But when you start from the beginning where you don't know what respect is, that's where it's difficult. You know what I mean? Because people only know these terms, self-respect, self-honor, self-love, as terminologies, and they use these terminologies specifically to identify themselves as one with that certain perception. And I know I keep on looking over here. Like, I promise you, I'm not reading anything. Like, I swear, I'm not reading nothing. There's nothing over here I'm reading. I swear. I'm my bad. I know I like around a lot, but that's my way of like really processing things and thinking. But yeah, like they use that as kind of like trying to like shortcut their way to self love and self honor and self respect. But these things have to be honored. Well, these things have to be earned amongst yourself. And once you treat yourself in a certain manner, you begin to treat the world and others in a certain manner. If I can, hold on, y'all, being broke. But if I can treat myself a certain way, for example, I'll give you an example. Being honorable is honorable. Oh, dang. The thing, dang. All right, point is, y'all, honesty is honor. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not even willing to be honest with yourself because you want to hide the truth from yourself, because you want to hide that aspect that reveals itself to you every day from yourself, then you're not willing to help others evolve. Because if you know you look stupid wearing a certain clothing, if you know you look stupid hanging out with a certain amount of people or a certain type of people, if you know deep down, because your certain aspects of yourself will tell you these things, like deep down. I think you know what? Before I get to my next point, I honestly think like some people lie to themselves so much to the point to where they can't even be real with themselves no more. I don't think anybody's born lying to themselves. I don't think anyone is born lying to themselves. Either they are in an environment that lies to them and they grow into the deception of lies and they end up lying on themselves or to themselves because they don't understand what truth truly is, or they, how can I say this? Or they end up just blatantly lying to themselves because they do know what the truth is and they refuse to embrace it. So, in my opinion, what I've learned when I'm being honorable is like, if I'm being honest with the person about how they look or how they seem or how they act, and I come off and I say, hey, man, you shouldn't be doing none of that. Hey, girl, you shouldn't be doing none of that. Like, that's not even cool or respectful. All right, I call them out like that was very stupid of you. Like, why would you do that, right? And they get upset. That lets me know that, like, in my opinion, that either they haven't truly processed it yet and understood it yet and grown through that yet and embraced it yet to grow, or that they refuse to embrace it and they choose to grow deeper into not evolution in a positive aspect, but the aspect of evolution that keeps them into the illusion that they're growing into something different when they remain the same 24/7. But you may ask yourself, like, what does that have to do with honor? Keeping it real is a big aspect of honor. If I know you look dumb in those pairs of shoes, you may say, oh, I wear what I want. I perceive it this way. Okay, that's cool. But at the end of the day, there are some things that just don't look good on others. But if I pulled up to this motherfucker with the bowl cut, you know that cut like some Mexicans be wearing, like with the bowl cut, if I managed to get like a bowl cut and I just walked up to you wearing that shit, wearing that stuff, bro, you're going to look at me. You're going to stop. You're not going to, you're not going to call me out right then and there. You're going to stop and look at me. Because you'd have to understand, like, it would take me a good 10, 15 seconds if I saw a whole black man, a whole nigga walking around with a bowl cut. It's going to take me a moment, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to look stupid, bruv. You're going to look stupid, bruv. Stupid. But anyway, if I pull up like that, you're going to call me out. A bad person or messed up person, a fake friend is going to laugh at them. Maybe even encourage me to be even worse. So, oh yeah, keep wearing that. Nah, slap me in the face, little nigga. Why are you wearing that? What is wrong with you, bro? What is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, that is so dumb. But the point I'm trying to make here is that, like, if I know damn well a person truly doesn't look good wearing that haircut, some people look better, like Cold Hard Cam said. Shout out to Cold Hard Cam. You know what I'm saying? He'll put you on game on YouTube though. You know what I'm saying? On YouTube. Maybe Patreon, I don't know. But the point I'm trying to make here is that he was like, some people's heads look better on a skinny body. But some people bulk up and they walk around looking all weird because their heads, this doesn't match the rest of the body. You know what I mean? So people should also be honest with themselves as far as, hey man, if I look like this, I should respect it and embrace it. But if I know I can do better, then I'll aim to improve. But don't trick yourself into improving and get worse because you want to lie about yourself and to yourself because you don't embrace the way you perceive yourself. And the only way to be truly honorable and reach the honor vibration is to be willing to be honest with yourself on the uglier levels and enable to discover the beautiful levels of yourself. You have to be willing to dive deeper into the ugly levels first. You got to get through the storm before you see the sunshines and rainbows. You gotta have the horns before you have the halo. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay low before you go high. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta live a certain way to make that certain aspect of yourself die and rise to another aspect of life. Am I right? Anyway, on a real note though, like that's true. Like if I can embrace, hey man, I know I should be in the gym. I know I should be eating this kind of food, but I don't eating that kind of food. At that point, it's like the acknowledgement is there. And when the acknowledgement is there, that's when you have the keys to truly continue walking through the door and to continue to evolve and be like, yo, this is it. Like, this is not going to be an easy journey, but I got it. So would you rather start where it's difficult? Because it's always going to be difficult somehow, some way, but it's always going to be simple somehow, some way. It's going to be boring somehow, some way. It's going to be fun somehow, some way. Your journey is not going to be full of sunshines. It's not going to be full of storms either. But you have to embrace the fact that you got to be uncomfortable. You got to embrace the fact that you might have to be comfortable at certain times when you'd rather it be something else. Because when you have certain aspects of your journey or certain phases or mental levels or physical levels or spiritual levels that you can't control, whether you're moving from one school to another, from one house to another, from one country or state or city or planet from another, when you have these aspects of life that you can't control, you have to be honorable with yourself and keep that self-control. And be honest with yourself and ask yourself, why am I upset with this? Why am I angry with this? Okay, I'm going to miss so-and-so. I'm going to miss so-and-so. That person's going to miss me. But a whole week or two is going to go by and they're going to go back to their normal lives. My girlfriend's probably going to find someone else. Homies are going to probably replace me with another person in the friend group. It hurts me to even say that, but it's true. It's probably going to happen. That one teacher I love so much, who loves me so much, might end up having another favorite student who he likes more than me. You see how much changes when you leave one environment? How easily your character can be replaced in certain circumstances? That's how it works. And that's how life moves. So why not step to the beat and groove along with it? Understand the rhythm. Let those snakes slither because they can't get any more realer than this. And that's legit. And with that, I said this to say this. You are amazing. You are unique. You're awesome. You're cool. You're an Eternian. You're one of us. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to become an Eternian. I don't care. I might change the name of us. You know what I'm saying? How like Corey Kenshin, he got the samurai. You know what I mean? Certain people who have like Taekwondo got the dojo member type shit. You know what I'm saying? We be the Eternians. Now, mind you, I might change the name in the future. I might change it right now. I don't know. You don't know. We don't know. All we gotta do is sip our joke, then we go, nigga, hydraulics, then we gonna rope. No, I'm tripping. But y'all have a beautiful day. Rahu.